Hey everyone, it's Shawn again. The title of this video is What I Need to Teach My Children About Life. And I think it's pretty darn crucial. And as a school owner, as a private school owner for the last 15 years and an educator for over 20 years, these are some things that I feel that every child really needs to learn. And really not just children, but adults as well, okay? In my school, I focus on these three things immensely because even though the obvious subjects such as, English, math, science, and history are important for future success and gaining careers and earning income, the three things that I'm going to speak about today are sometimes even more impactful than the core curriculum that we teach in our schools. Over the last 20 years, I've been blessed to be able to be part of hundreds of families' experiences from elementary school, middle school, high school, and even college. And I've had the opportunity to see the successes of each of these families and what are some things that we could have done a little bit different to help those students, that youth to be more successful in life. So I put emphasis on three main kind of concepts. The first concept is personal awareness. The second one is relationships. And the third is money. Everybody likes money. The concept of personal awareness is centered around your purpose in life and you taking personal responsibility for your actions, for everything that you do. Obviously, there's much more to personal awareness than these two things. However, we'll go into more deeper understanding in future videos. Personal responsibility is about recognizing that we are in control of our own lives. Recognizing that ownership is crucial for success. We can't go around blaming others for our situations, the things that happen in our lives. Obviously, there are some things in our life that are no really fault of our own, but it is up to us. In order to get out of those circumstances, we need to take responsibility and not put the blame on someone else, put the focus on someone else. Learning the purpose of your life is something that I focus on my students and my children with. And I'm not speaking about what do you want to be when you grow up. Check out one of my other videos about that and what my thoughts on that are. But recognizing your purpose, and your purpose is much more centered around your person rather than your job. Recognize that if you don't figure out your purpose, then it's hard to really go from here to there. We really need a goal and what we want to be. And what I mean by that is understanding, what kind of values, what kind of character do you want to have in the future? If you want to be a more honest person, then recognizing that, if I tell lies or if I gossip, those things are not going to get me to becoming a more honest person. So we try to focus on those daily habits and daily goals to then recognize that those things are what brings us to the purpose that we're wanting for ourselves. The second thing is relationships. Relationships are crucial to the success of the individual. Without others, then we're really not going to be as successful as we really want to be. And depending upon the relationship, some of them that are toxic can ruin someone's success, and really supportive relationships, someone that supports you in your endeavors, in your goals, those people can really make or break your success. By surrounding ourselves with good people, we can make sure that our successes, our purpose is really fulfilled in our life. The last thing I want to talk about today is money. And in traditional education, we do a really good job of educating our students in, like I said before, science, math, history, and English. And all those things are incredibly important for earning income, for getting a good salary, right? But after that is where we fall short. When we make our money, let's say we make $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, where we fall short in the traditional education system is, well, what do we do after that? How do we save? We talk about credit, those kinds of things. I truly believe that the significant reason behind the wealth gap between the rich and the poor is this failure to understand the concept of money. We need to understand how to budget our expenses, our money, our salary, very similar to the way that we learn how to budget our time. And we focus on budgeting our time in that first concept of personal awareness. We focus on budgeting our money in the third concept, which is the financial independence concept. Also, we need to understand the concept of credit and how it can be a huge benefit to us, but also in the same regard, it's like a double-edged sword. It can be a huge obstacle that we need to overcome later in life if we use it incorrectly. I enjoyed teaching the concept of compound interest and the magic of it. I get a lot of excitement from new students when I teach them that even a minimum wage earner can become a millionaire by the time they retire. And that's something that goes back into the concept of personal awareness and understanding personal responsibility and recognizing that even with not a large salary, a large wage, we can still become wealthy over time. Well, now I went over an overview of each of those concepts. Recognize that it's just a quick overview. I will go into more depth of each one of them in other videos. So make sure that you look for those videos. Subscribe to the channel. If you liked what I had to say today, please hit the like button. And if you have something else to add to it, some other concepts that you believe are important, go ahead and write those in the comments below.